this Wednesday, October 20, 2021, the Ministre of Environment, Agriculture and Livestock, Dr. Deogide Rurema, with his Tanzania counterpart Adolphe Faustin Kanda, Minister in charge of agriculture, made a field visit in the province of Mwarutu, the ISABU research station in Gisozi and Ngozi and Kayanza. The purpose of the descent was to realize the added value of organomineral fertilizers manufactured locally by the FOMI factory in the potato and corn fields after his visit to this plant on October 19, 2021, where he was able to inquire about the manufacturing process of these fertilizers. In the province of Ngozi and Kayanza, the city of Rukecho, Gatara and Matongo of Maize were visited, and the minister took the opportunity to explain the approaches used to work in a cooperative to pull the land of farmers in order to plant the same crop and harvest at the same time. He told the committee that these approaches have facilitated the supervision and the supply of agriculture inputs and thus to considerable increase in agriculture production. During this visit, the two ministers discussed how to conduct the exchange of agriculture and livestock products between the two countries, the importance of the deposit of fertilizer under construction in Kigoma, in Tanzania by a Burundian who will be sanctioned within 7 months, and the possibility of making Tanzania a channel for the sale of Burundian tea.
It is an honor to have against my colleague in charge of agriculture from Tanzania, and we discussed about how to use good fertilizer of quality from FOMI, but also we went on the ground to see the results of these fertilizers, and we also visited our National Institute for Research, ISABU, and we saw that the fields are very beautiful because people are using efficiently the fertilizer from FOMI, and we take these opportunities to discuss about how we can exchange our common crops, including avocado, maize, and but also how we can use channel in Tanzania to make a good trade in tea area. We are very happy to meet with our honorable guests because this show that Tanzania and Burundi, we have the common vision to develop our country and to develop the well-being of our population, and we will make a technical team to focus on these issues, and in the near future we will come in Tanzania and to continue this discussion. But I am very happy to see that my colleague from Tanzania, we have a common vision to develop our population.
While inviting Minister Deogide Rurema to share their experience in agriculture and livestock, the Tanzania Minister appreciated the approaches used by Burundi for an increase in agriculture production and the manufacturing processes of organomineral fertilizers and the state of the crops. He said he was proud of the construction of the fertilizer depot in his country that will facilitate the acquisition for farmers for an increase in agriculture production.
No, let me say that it has been a pleasure today for a very good visit. This is my second day here in Burundi. My counterpart, Dr. Rurema, the minister responsible for, among others, agriculture, took me around, first of all, to visit the research center they have here, where they research about agricultural issues. We also visited farms. We inspected farms like this. This is a consolidated farm where farmers own their individual plots, but they also consolidate them into a block farming so that they can share overhead costs. We were interested to see, to talk to the scientists here in Burundi about the efficacy, efficiency, the economy of the organic fertilizer that is produced here. It's produced in Bujumbura, which combines cow dung, about 50%, and also 50% is chemicals like urea and phosphate. And the factory there normally imports phosphates from Tanzania, from Minjingu. We wanted to see the application of that fertilizer, the impact of such an application. We heard from the scientists. The feedback is that the fertilizer is quite good. We also inspected some of the farms, and we can see visibly that the performance is quite good. The same company, for me, is building another plant in Dodoma that will produce about 600,000 tons of this organic fertilizer. And they told me that the plant will start to be operational within 7 months. So we really wanted to see whether we can also take some of the fertilizer from Burundi and try to give some farmers, arrange for farmers to buy, and for them to start to get used to this kind of fertilizer, so that once the plant in Dodoma start to produce, it will be easier for our farmers to shift from the mostly chemical fertilizers that we import. Right now, over 90% of the fertilizer we import, and they start to use also the organic fertilizer that will be produced in Dodoma. I'm very pleased and happy about the visit. I'm very thankful to my counterpart, the minister, for the time he took. Today I know there was a parliamentary session, but he put aside the time. Tomorrow they have a public holiday and public event, but after that he's coming for us to conclude our meeting and to make public statement. He has been very kind and generous with his time. I've also extended invitation for him at some times to come to Tanzania. As I said, Burundi and Tanzania enjoy excellent political relationship all along. We have had a very cordial relationship between our countries since our founding presidents, and our president has visited here, Burundi, recently, and our vice president has been here, and the prime minister has been here. So at the political level, we are doing very well. On individual basis, our people are working together. If you go to Kigoma, you find people from Burundi coming to Kigoma freely, doing business. And I've seen some Tanzanians here who lives here in Burundi. They are doing business. They are very happy. We import avocado from Burundi. They import rice from us. We do business. But as government officials, we really want to expand this relationship between people to people and relationship at the political level to consolidate it into more commercial and economic relationship. And we also want our scientists to work together, to have some scientists from here coming to Tanzania, those from Tanzania coming here to exchange our research effort that aim at improving the productivity of our agriculture and improving the livelihood of our people. Okay?